Brahma Muhurta is a duration that starts 1.5 hours before sunrise, so approximately from 3:45 onwards. We can divide it into three parts, that is from 3:45 to 4:15. This is the most ideal time for students, scholars, or people who practice meditation or pranayam, all these people to wake up. 4:30 to 5:15 is the most ideal time for fitness aspirants to wake up. Now, rest of the people should at least wake up within 5:15 to 6. If you really want to be healthy, you have to wake up before 6. If we have to wake up so early, it becomes important that we go to bed also early. By around 9:30, max to max by 10, you need to sleep so that you get at least 6 to 7 hours of good sleep. Many people do ask, Doctor, how is it possible? I have so much of work to do and my work gets over by only 12, or sometimes it extends to even 2 o'clock. In fact, it is important to understand that out of 100 people, if you see, only less than 10 people have to really work in night shifts, which of course they cannot avoid because it's their bread and butter. But rest of the people, if you see, many of them are lethargic during the daytime, and by the end of the day they just rush with their work, which does not get over easily, and then they have to work for extended duration. Some people also make it as a habit of watching videos or movies or attending all the WhatsApp messages, all these things during night time. So if you really want to be healthy, it becomes very important that you schedule your work in such a way that it gets over on the right time and you are able to go to bed early, by definitely by 10 o'clock. What makes Brahma Muhurta so important? Why is it necessary to get up in this time, and what are the health benefits? This time is loaded with a lot of oxygen. That is very fresh air you get to breathe, which is much less in pollutants. Now, when we work during this time, when we perform any exercises or any physical work, or when we perform pranayam kind of breathing exercises, definitely we inhale a lot of this oxygen. So the blood supplies this oxygen to every part of our body, including the brain. Now, in this way, we get more energy, and the brain cells are also very much active. So it helps in improving our thinking, our memory, our reasoning. All these mental faculties definitely gets improved. This is also good for improving our immunity. Now, the second thing is, our body is synchronized with the sun cycle. What I mean is, every hormonal secretions, every chemicals that are being secreted, which help in the normal functioning of our body, it's definitely related to the sun cycle. I can give you an example. Melatonin, which is a sleep hormone, it is secreted after sunset, and gradually the level increases by the midnight and then it drops. So when it drops in the morning, early morning, we wake up. Now, when we wake up early, we have sufficient time to finish our work, especially in the morning chores. So we are not in a hurry and we are in a calm state of mind. Whereas people who wake up very late, they have to rush. So in turn, what happens is they are a bit stressed. So regular stress can lead to increasing stress hormones and gradually can lead to many of the diseases like hypertension. Even the stress hormone increase can also affect the other hormone secretions, can also alter those hormone secretions, which can eventually lead to a lot of metabolic problems like diabetes or thyroid related problems, obesity, all these things. I have definitely noticed that people who are going to bed very late and waking up very late fall into the disease category of metabolic disorders, obesity, thyroid issues, and many more health issues, low immunity as well. I don't say that every person will get affected with these diseases, because it depends on the person's prakriti, the kind of food habits, the exercises what the person does, and so many things. But in general, it is noticed that people who wake up early are more healthier and they have more fitness compared to people who wake up late. I can give some examples. People generally adore all the film stars. So one of the example is Akshay Kumar. We know that he is famous for his fitness. Similarly, some of the famous sports persons like P.V. Sindhu. These people I have seen in many interviews that they say They wake up by 4:30 and they are there for their fitness training. Similarly, many of the leaders, they are all people who have been waking up early. So we know how they are successful. And that is why it is very important that we should make it as a habit to wake up early in the morning if we really want to be healthy. Stay healthy and stay safe.